Good people. Today I'm going to talk about some of the health benefits or some of the positive things about goat meat. Goat meat is first of all really tasty. It is quite tasty amongst all the meats in the market. So if you haven't tried it, you have missed a lot of the taste in the market. So let's talk about the importance or the health related positive aspects. I'm not saying benefits because if you overconsume it, you are gonna end up with a lot of problems. So I'm not gonna tell you that okay, a season is coming, and in this season you're gonna consume this much goat meat, and you're gonna gain this much weight, and you're gonna gain this much muscles, and this much blah blah blah. I'm not saying that because everything in excess is gonna give you negative things. It's gonna have harmful effects. So stay in moderation. That's the basic principle of life. I love these goats. First of all, they are so cute. They are so beautiful, and nature has created them for a purpose. Look at their faces. So let's come to the topic. They have a lot of proteins. A very important perspective of goat meat is it's full of proteins, full of iron, full of vitamin B12 specifically, zinc and potassium. These are some of the very highlight features of goat meat. And besides that, let's go in a little bit depth, just a little bit. I'm not gonna go in much depth, but just a little bit. But if you want me to go in depth, please ask me in the comments, then we can talk about it. A very important perspective of goat meat, specifically when it is compared to some of the other meats, is it is low in specific fats, which are unhealthy fats that are called saturated fats. So it is low in that kind of fats, so it does offer you that added benefit. If you are taking beef, that is much more unhealthy versus the goat meat. So that's a positive aspect that you can find about goat meat. And it has a high amount of iron, and it has been found that goat meat contains about 3.2 milligrams of iron per 3 ounces, and this is like twice the amount of iron that somebody can get from the beef or chicken breast. People take chicken breast because of their healthy benefits, and I also take that, but goat meat specifically has a lot of iron when compared to chicken and the beef. Some people have this misconception that goat meat has less iron versus beef because beef is so red. No, beef has less amount of iron per ounce compared to goat meat, So, and another important added benefit you can think about it, and it could be really helpful for the ladies who are having, specific days when they are low in iron during their monthlies. And in that kind of, situation, iron or iron containing diet specifically in this kind of season when people are consuming meat could be very beneficial. So, you know things to consider, things to ponder about. And besides that, B12, it's a very important vitamin. It's one of the most important vitamins out there. Of course, vitamin D is very important, vitamin C is very important, calcium is very important. Another very essential vitamin is vitamin B12, and it has a lot of health related aspects. There are so many conditions in which we literally prescribe vitamin B12 to our patients. So, B12 is in a great amount in goat meat. God has gifted us with this thing called goat, and this goat meat is going to give you a lot of B12. So you don't even need multivitamins containing B12 or specifically separate B12 pills if you are good in your goat meat consumption. Again, do not overconsume it. That's the key. If you are gonna overconsume it, you're gonna have a lot of problems. Let me be very clear about that. And Another important thing that I mentioned earlier in this video is potassium. Potassium is one of the most essential minerals around. And if you don't know, I would like to add that thing here that people who go low in potassium or who have imbalance in their potassium levels in their body, they can even have cardiac arrest and many other problems in that aspect. So potassium is in a very surplus quantity, in a very, very good quantity and a balance in the goat meat. Goat meat is high in potassium and it contains like 344 milligram of potassium per 3 ounces of the goat meat. So why not go for it? So, in summary, I would say that stay in moderation and live healthy, consume goat, also consume some chicken, and have a balanced diet. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.